Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today's in-depth reviews of the DC Comics Multiverse Batman vs. Superman, regular Batman. Let's do this. Start off with the packaging. Top says 3 and up. You got your DC Comics Multi-Universe. It's like a little holographic, lithographic type, shiny ass logo of Batman v Superman up top. Right here, you get the window of seeing what Batman you get. So at the bottom there, it kind of looks like Batfleck, but kind of doesn't. It probably looks more like Batfleck down there. Up top there, not so much. So that's interesting. Your text there on the side. Then you have collect and connect the grapple blaster replica of Batman. On the left here is just a window. On the right here, it's a higher quality of that image. It looks really cool. The artist did a decent job. Looks like real life meets a comic book. Down here, you have your Batman v Superman text. Pause and read it if you'd like. On the bottom, nothing. And here's the back. So we have right there, Batman. Same logo. You read that multi-universe text if you want to. Right here, you collect and connect all 8 figures. So we have wave 1 is 1 through 4, which is Superman, regular Batman, Wonder Woman, Armor Up Batman, and 5 to 8 are coming soon, which will probably include like Aquaman and stuff. So let's open her up. So Batman's grapnel part is this little guy. Let's see the back of the box, what he's supposed to be. And it looks like it's for the stand. So we're getting the basic stuff here. It kind of sucks. Like, this is it. So this is gonna go stupidly right here. What's this supposed to go the other way? And it does. That's dumb. I'm sorry. So, you know, I'm building this. Unless I unscrew all this stuff, you can't take this handle off the base. That's kind of dumb. I just want to include this really quick. One thing I fucking hate already is these stupid factory things on the cape where you can clearly see them in broad daylight. You know, why put them underneath there where it's hidden? Yeah, just put it right there. At least it's kind of easily fixed. You can put black paint over that. Oh, God. And just like his siblings in the rest of this line, they really don't stand up very well. I mean, am I being ribbed right now? Am I on like some kind of like punked TV show? What the fuck is up with these figures? What a goddamn joke. Seriously. I mean, yeah, he stands up pretty nicely. He is leaning back a little bit. So if you lean him forward, not too bad. So him and Supes are probably on the same exact level as Balance. They're probably the same exact weight to their cape compared to the god-awful armored Batman, which is just a fucking travesty. Like, I seriously want to throw this against a wall. Like, seriously. And he doesn't, I mean, come on, son. Yeah. Pieces of shit, man. Like, they're almost like video game companies, these toy companies. They don't test the shit out. But here's the head sculpt. You can see it does not really look like Ben Affleck at all. I remember seeing the photos from, it was like a toy fair or something, or they just released them online, and they didn't look that great, and here they are. In person, they look a little bit better, but they still look bad. I mean, that does not look like Ben Affleck at all. I really like the detailing there on the head. You can see that. It's almost like a reptile skin. You can see that there. It is different than Soup's. You can see the texturing there. That's a really weird image I'm showing you, but don't worry, it's okay. So, Batman, his head does rotate on a 360. I really do like this, that his rubber cape here, and then this is a plastic head, and they're playing nice, and they can rotate on 360. Not much head movement up or down at all. He's just gonna snap back if you try to lift his head up like that. So, shoulder articulation, he believes he can fly down at a 90-degree angle. Really doesn't go backwards, especially because those little arm gauntlets type deal. Hands, 360 on both sides, so that's good. So you can see his suit, really nicely detailed, and not as great as Soup's is, but I really like that. That's really nice. It looks, you know, like a Batman suit. It's just that head sculpt is just so lazy, in my opinion. The arm gauntlets look pretty nice. The Bat logo here in the front looks great for the new film. Nicely textured. It's got, you know, some scratches and wear. It looks like the underneath here as well. It's like the design of the whole figure. Torso articulation doesn't move as much as their WWE figures do. They bend over quite a bit here. He's kind of restricted, probably because they put this logo right there. I mean, what the hell are you gonna do pose-wise with the articulation of the torso? I mean, it's stupid. In WWE figures, maybe you can keep it because, you know, he can have someone put a chokehold on from behind, like a camel clutch or something. Batman figures, I don't see why. Here's the belt. Looks really nice. You got worn gold, so they can actually have an excuse for giving you half-ass paint apps from the factory. Then you have a belt that's the same exact texture as the logo on the head, and it goes all the way around. So hips, Jean-Claude Van Damme, square cutouts. Sorry for that shot, but folks, this is what I do. And we have here the pretty much the same exact suit design for the legs. Really cool. And also just like Soup's, his thigh articulates way at the bottom, pretty much right above the knee. So it's pretty much the quads there. And go here at the knee, articulates back, forward and forward a little bit. Does he sit down? Is restricted because of that belt. So he cannot really sit down like that. And that's pretty much as he's gonna go that way. So that kind of sucks. So you can see his boots here. Pretty nice detailing, same exact texture as the logo and everything else. Because of the bottom of the quad there, they rotate. So the feet looks like they go like that way and then upward they do a lot, kind of like Soup's. So really cool. Bottom looks like it has some trademarks. Nice little ridges on the outside for balancing. This is how it's done, just like Soup's here. Same thing. They probably could have done a better job for Wonder Woman there. And you know, here it's obviously none, so that's why he's just an awful figure. You got the pegs there to put him on a stand, which he really doesn't need, but if you really want to, go ahead. And actually putting him down right here, if you have him looking down, that actually looks like Ben Affleck right there. But if you have him like looking up, just like, oh my God, what the hell is that? But if you have him looking like that, down, and not like at you, let's see if I can have him looking up. No, not really. That really doesn't look like Ben Affleck. But if you have him looking down, that looks like Ben Affleck, Batman. I like that. That looks cool. And here's the cape. You can see that right there. It's like plugged in. It's kind of glued in. So you really don't have to do any modifications. If you really wanted to put in your own custom cape, you can. And it'll be of a fabric that'll be lighter and provide more balancing stability. But however, as is, this is just fine. And especially if you're not going to take it out of the packaging, you're just watching this to see what it looks like out of the packaging. It's not too bad. All right, so here we have Batman, and comparing him to Armored Up Batman on the left, and Batman is smaller because he's not wearing the Armored Up suit, which will make him taller at the head and the feet. So next to Soup's, he's taller than Soup's. I don't know what I think about that. And then, of course, he's taller than Wonder Woman. So am I going to give the Batman v Superman Batman multi-universe or multiverse, whatever the fuck it's called, out of 10? Probably like a 6 or a 7. I think this is a solid figure. It's obviously better than this Batman who doesn't want to stand, even though this one is amazing sculpt-wise. They could have done a little bit better job on the paint. This one, it looks really good right there. And if you cover his face, it looks very comic book-like. I like this a lot. Until we get like a Mafex type deal or a Bandai, this will have to serve us for now because Mattel's done a better job than Hasbro, but I know we could do a better job balancing-wise for her, for him, and these are definitely the two best figures that they have and the ones I would definitely recommend you picking up. I really can't say I can give this one the love seal of approval, especially after I did not give this one the love seal of approval. And even though Batman is my more favorite character out of the two, I cannot say that this one does. So this one gets like a 6, at least he stands, or 7. So Superman is hands down the best one out of the whole, whoopsies! Superman is hands down the best one out of the whole line of this wave 1 through 4 of Batman v Superman. And I hope we see more of whoever worked on this figure with the remaining pieces of shit that they gave us. So thanks guys very much for watching. Fight! Now they look like they're making out. Tell me, do you... Batman! Tell me you... You're too fat, Batman!